friends, welcome back to Kamp Koda. Today I thought it would be fun to give you a real behind the scenes look at what life is like here for the dogs with us. Here at Kamp Koda, it's not just about boarding, it's about fitting the dogs into our family routine and making them feel at home. And of course, having a whole lot of fun along the way. Say hi to Barley, huh? Mornings here start off slow and cozy. And depending on the dog, if they need to burn off energy, we might head out for a walk right away. And that's just as much for me as it is for them. Some of the dogs really love the morning stroll. Others are just happy to relax. And then we have breakfast, and that's when my daughter's usually up. So the dogs get a little morning playtime with her or snuggles, depending on the personality of the dog. And then we shift gears and we focus on the humans for a while. And during that time, the pups are really tired and they'll settle down for a nice rest after breakfast. By lunchtime, it's time to head outside again. My daughter really enjoys playing fetch, especially as the only child. So sometimes she's tossing the ball outside or inside, depending on the weather, while I'm making lunch. Or, if the dogs are more of a snuggler, they will both end up on the couch. I always try to match their personality because not every pet or dog is a fetch champion. Some just want cuddles, and that's just as special. After another good rest in the afternoon, the early evening is when things get really fun. That's the action. We go out for another potty break, and that's usually when the neighborhood kids are home from school. They've finished their homework and they need to get that energy out too. So that means the dog gets to play tag, have races, and just have a whole lot of fun running around with the pack of happy kids here in the neighborhood. Honestly, that's one of my favorite parts of the day because that energy is so contagious. After all that, everyone's ready for dinner. We've worked up an appetite, both humans and dogs. We wind down, we make sure everybody's cozy, and then it's bedtime. Dogs love routine, and keeping that rhythm helps them feel safe and settled here. And then it's time to say goodbye. Their stay is over. And when the owner comes, I like to send them home with a little doggy bag. And inside, I took a nice photo from their stay, a fun report card, a little homemade treat, and my business card. It's kind of just a small way to say thank you, and it gives pet parents something to remember their pup's time at Kamp Koda. And it makes them feel special, and it's kind of the benefit of working with a smaller business. So that's what a typical day looks like behind the scenes here at Kamp Koda. Every pup has their own rhythm, and I love finding ways to fit them into our family routine, whether that is walks or playtime or couch cuddles. And of course, we've got our chickens and our garden in the mix there. So if you've got any tips for keeping curious dogs away from those things, especially on the cheap, drop them in the comments. I would love to hear your advice. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more dog adventures. Here at Kamp Koda, every pup really does feel like family.